Hello students, today we are going to understand the respiratory system in reptiles. Type study animal is Uromastids, the common garden lizard. In case of reptiles, the embryos shows gills as the chief respiratory organs. In case of adults, only one type of respiration is seen, namely lung respiration or pulmonary respiration, as these are the first two terrestrial animals that we find among the vertebrate classes. The lung respiration includes two major parts, namely respiratory passage, that includes nasal passage, starts from external nares to the region of buccopharyngeal cavity. The second part is the respiratory tract, which will continue from the buccopharyngeal region to the bronchi. So the complete portion starting from external nares to the bronchi is called as respiratory passage. The second part it includes is the chief respiratory organs called the lungs. To start with the respiratory passage, the first part is external nares. They are paired oval openings that are seen on the upper jaw in the snout area, which is responsible for the intake of the atmospheric air. We find that the inner nasal chamber of the respiratory system in case of reptile is provided with the nasal membrane. So this nasal membrane gets extended at the region of the external nares and hence forms nasal membranous valves. They are the structures which will guard the opening and closure of the nasal openings of external region called external nares. The second part it includes is the nasal chamber. Nasal chamber is a long chamber and a vital chamber that is seen continuity of the external nares. This chamber is provided with the mucous membrane for the structure and shows towards its lateral side minute subchambers. So these subchambers are called as conchae. And there is a subchamber which will continue the nasal chamber with that of the palate inside the mouth cavity. So this folded palatal structure is called Jacobson's organ. It is a specialized organ present in reptiles which serves the function of olfaction along with the olfactory lobes. Now, the third important part the nasal chamber continues with is the internal nares. Internal nares are the paired openings seen inside the mouth cavity that communicates with the mouth cavity or buccopharyngeal cavity and is the opening responsible for joining the anteriorly nasal chamber, posteriorly buccopharyngeal chamber.